What's going on, guys? This is Joe from Joe's Mobile Mechanic Service. And there's my second video. I'm working on a 2006 King Ranch F-150 5.4. I'm going to be replacing all of the ignition coil connectors on the right passenger side of the vehicle, and most of the injector connectors as well on this side of the vehicle. And I already have this pretty much already set up, and I will be soldering these connectors on there. Of course, you know, that's the only way to go. The only way to go with this, man, is solder, right? Now, I already have this pre-cut, and so I'm just going to go ahead and slip my heat shrink wraps over it. Nothing special, got on my Harbor Freight, but they do the job. It's just a heat shrink wrap, but it's a very important step, man, when you're soldering something electrical, to protect the component from corrosion or, you know, anything else that can happen to it, man. Weather, anything. Now I am soldering with rosin core flux, and now just make sure this red. So I know my red and my green. It's going to be this one right here. Just braid it a little bit. That was it. I hope you guys can see this next part. If you're not trained to do this, or don't have any formal education on how to do this, I suggest you just take it to your mechanic and don't attempt to do it, right? If you don't know how to solder, especially like this with a torch. Keep in mind there is a fuel rail here. It is safe. I want to get you guys to get in here and see this. It's a little bit thick, that solder, but this gauge will go over it, no problem. Alright, so that is that side. I'm going to go ahead and slip this heat shrink over it very quickly. Right, just like that. Now the heat shrink is over it. I can come back and just, alright, there it is. Right, there it is, guys, there it is. Now I'm still going to wrap all this stuff up with black tape and put some protective covering over it. Some of this stuff right here, some of this plastic for your wires, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this just a tiny bit more, man. Almost nothing. See? Almost nothing. And I will be doing this to every single connector on this Ford and another Ford. So, you know what? Let me take off my gloves for this part, guys. There's no sharp, nothing sharp there or anything, so just to be able to get in here a little bit better with this. Get it nice and wrapped up. And now the same thing goes for this one right here. Get it nice and hot. Nice and hot. It's changing color. It's ready. Alright. And go ahead and slip this heat shrink over very quickly also. There we go. And that's why you gotta be careful. So remember, if you guys don't know how to do this, don't think that just watching a simple YouTube video is going to help you a lot on it, right? And that's the second connector. And keep in mind, as I continue to solder, I'm going to keep going deeper in there. This stuff is old, brittle, and flammable, you know. You got to be very careful and don't panic, you know, not know what to do if you get in a situation where something catches a bit, you know. You let it get out of control, let it get out of your control, and you'll have a disaster on your hands, man. So okay, this vacuum gun goes here. Actually, yeah, that does go there. I have to fix that up later. Alright. Now I'm just getting paid to do certain things, so I can't rob myself here at the same time, you know. There's a big lot. They got a lot of vehicles here, a lot of nice vehicles. This is what I'm going to be working on next. Just basically the same thing. Injectors, connectors, coil connectors. And I don't see the need to do a second video on that. I am going to be replacing the compressor here. It is simply just to get the vehicle running. I'm not going to put it under vacuum or anything like that. Alright. And let's continue here. I'm waiting on several things. I'm waiting on the connectors for these injectors, but I have all the ones that I need for my coils. So I move on to the next. Well, how do I know which one's the next? Because I'm going to find red and green. I'm going to find red and green, and there it is, red and green. Alright? 1, 2. Alright, red and green. And where is my other red and green? There it is. Thought I was getting fooled here for a second.